Welcome back to Hidden Verdict, where we share true life story. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive in.
Imagine waking up and your mother is simply gone. No note, no goodbye, no phone call. Her car is still in the driveway. Her belongings are inside. Her children are still in their beds. The man sleeping down the hall claims he has no idea what happened. That is what Sarah Wellgreen's family faced on October 10, 2018. What came next revealed an act of domestic violence so cold and deliberate that years later, investigators cannot answer the one question that haunts her family every single day. Where is Sarah? Sarah Wellgreen was 46 years old and lived in New Ash Green, a small village in Kent, England. She worked as a beautician and was exceptionally good at it. Her clients trusted her. Her colleagues liked her. But what defined her most was being a mother to 5 children. She was devoted to them completely. She texted them constantly, answered every call, and always showed up. That is why no one believed she left on her own. She was not the type to disappear without explanation. Months before she vanished, Sarah was on the verge of something exciting. She had secured a new job with better pay, a company car, and the financial independence she had worked years to achieve. She planned to buy out her ex-partner from the home they shared and finally move forward on her own terms. She was not running away from her life. She was building a new one. Friends said she talked about the future with real enthusiasm. There was no fear, no distress, only optimism. Ben Lacomba met Sarah online around 2004. They moved in together, had 3 children, and for a while, things worked. By 2014, the romance was over, but they continued living under the same roof for practical reasons: the children, the finances, the jointly owned house. That arrangement grew tense. Arguments happened. Resentment built. Sarah decided to buy Lacomba out of the property. If she succeeded, he would lose the home, his financial foothold, and his control over the household. For some people, that loss is a trigger. October 9, 2018, a Tuesday, was a normal day. Sarah texted one of her sons. She spoke with a friend by phone about her new job and her plans to buy out the house. Her voice was optimistic. That evening, she was home in New Ash Green. The children were there. Lacomba was there. After her last messages went out, after the house fell quiet, after everyone should have been sleeping, something happened. Something Sarah never came back from. The next morning, she did not show up for work. When Sarah failed to appear at work, her family grew frightened. No texts, no calls, no social media, no banking transactions. Her phone had gone completely dark. Family members came to the house. Her car was still parked outside. Her belongings were inside. No sign she had packed anything. A missing persons report was filed immediately. Police questioned Lacomba. He said he went to bed early, did not see her leave, and did not know where she had gone. From that very first statement, detectives felt something was wrong. Police found no travel records, no train tickets, no car movement from Sarah's vehicle. Then they checked the CCTV cameras near the property. Some cameras had been covered, others had been repositioned. The footage that might have captured what happened that night was missing. Prosecutors later argued that Lacomba tampered with the cameras before the crime was committed, not after. That detail changed everything. If the cameras were manipulated before Sarah disappeared, then what happened was not a sudden argument. It was planned from the start. Investigators believe Lacomba used his taxi to transport Sarah's body away from the home. A taxi driver moving through rural Kent at 2 or 3 in the morning attracts no attention. Police identified areas of interest: farmland and woodland around Longfield, Ash, Sevenoaks, and Dartford. What followed was one of the largest searches in Kent's history. Over 1,250 locations were examined. Cadaver dogs, drones, sonar, and ground-penetrating radar were deployed. Fields, forests, ponds, ditches. Nothing. Not a single trace of Sarah Wellgreen was ever found. In 2019, Ben Lacomba stood trial at Woolwich Crown Court for murder. No body had been recovered. The prosecution built its case on circumstantial evidence: Sarah's digital silence, her financial inactivity, the tampered CCTV, and her clear motive to buy Lacomba out of the house. The defense argued that without a body, there was no proof of death. The prosecution asked a simple question: if Sarah is alive, why has she never contacted her 5 children? The jury deliberated and returned a unanimous guilty verdict. Lacomba received life with a minimum of 27 years. Even after the verdict, Ben Lacomba has never revealed where Sarah's body is. No confession, no partial disclosure, just silence. Her family cannot hold a funeral or visit a grave. Her son, Jack Burdett, continues to search and speak publicly. Police believe her remains are somewhere in the Kent countryside. A chance discovery during construction or farming could still solve the case. As of today, Sarah Wellgreen has never been found. Somewhere in England, a mother of 5 is still waiting to be brought home.